This is my first time recording with this setup, so it looks a little weird. I don't have time to mess with it. Anyways, I've been sick the past couple days, which is why I sound so bad in the video you're about to watch. That's also why you're getting this video that you're about to watch instead of the next episode of the Let's Play, just because I have not had time to record one. But yeah, with that said, enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be showing off all the mods that I've been using on this single player world. So without any further ado, let's just get right into it. The first mod that I have is called 3D Skin Layers. It has all these options right here, and as you can see on my skin, it just changes all of the second layer that's usually just one floating pixel. It makes them into actual 3D cubes, so it's pretty nice. It looks a little bit weird with some skins, but for mine, I like it. Next up, we have the Armor Poser. This is the Armor Stand mod. I'm just going to go ahead and show off how this works. So you have your armor stand, and all you have to do is shift click it, and it gives you all these options. So if you want, you can give it arms, you can make it small, you can get rid of the base plate. It has all these preset poses that you can pick. And of course, you can also do whatever you want with it here, so you can really fine tune it to get it exactly how you want. You can even make it invisible so that if it were holding an item, it would just be the item floating there. After that, we have the Better Clouds mod, which also has a lot of options. But yeah, that's just what makes these clouds look so much better. I think it just makes them look a little bit more fluffy, and I don't know, it just feels more realistic while still keeping the style of Minecraft. After that, we have the Better F3 mod. This is super customizable. Like, this is all that I have up right now, but as you can see, you have so many things. Everything that was on the F3 screen before, you can put on there. As of right now, I only have these things up there, so I can see my coordinates really easily without having to look through the bundle of text that is usually up there when you hit F3. After that, I have the Bobby mod, which is another really powerful mod that just makes it to where you can see things further away without them actually being rendered in. So I didn't have it properly turned on. I have gone ahead and done that. And as you can see, it just lets you see so much farther than usual. And those aren't rendered in, so in theory you get all the benefits of having a higher render distance, but without all the negative effects of them actually being loaded in. After that, we have Continuity, which is a simple mod that just makes connected textures work. And the only one that I have on is the connected glass texture. I just like using it. I think that it makes things just look really nice and clean. Here's another example of the connected glass. I used it on the floor, and I layered the glass to give me this nice fog effect as it goes down. Next mod is a very simple one. It's also a very useful one. It's called Controlify, and all it does is let you use a controller on Java Edition, which is really nice. Because I don't know about you guys, but my arms get tired playing on the keyboard and mouse, so it's nice to be able to just plug a controller in for those long grind sessions. After that, we have Do a Barrel Roll. I don't have an Elytra in this world yet, so let's just hop over to Creative World so that you can see exactly what it does. But all we have to do is just start flying like normal, and as you can see, we have a lot more control over how things work. And it's pretty hard to get the hang of, but it's super fun. I'm excited to actually get to use this in the single player world. It is super disorienting, but once you get used to how it works and you really figure out the controls, it's super fun. And if you're looking for even more of that, they made another version for swimming, so you can do all that while swimming as well. The next two mods go hand in hand. That's the entity model features and texture features. This is the mod that I have that just makes the animals look a little bit better. So it gives them the animations and it gives them some different skins. It gives you some nice animations, and it also just makes the models look a little bit cuter, a little bit better. Like, look at the ears on this guy. After that, we have Essential, which is a very powerful mod. It adds all this stuff right here, which it makes this very similar to Bedrock Edition. It adds in stuff like emotes, which is, you know, whatever. But what I use it for is being able to hot swap skins. So as you can see, I've got a lot of different skins here that I may want to swap between. Like here's the wizard that I've been using for the past couple episodes, and here is the me in a suit that I used in that one episode. I got a couple other skins that I might use. But yeah, it just allows you to instantly swap between these skins without having to leave the game, which for me is really nice. It also has things like this, so you can get some capes, you can get some wings, just a lot of stuff that the Bedrock character creator has, but it's in Java instead. Essential also has features like inviting people to your worlds and joining your friends and actually having friends made through here. There's a whole system. You can have your screenshots are all saved here. After Essentials, we have the first person mod, which also has some features for you to mess with. Turn off F1, but that's just what gives me the first person model. That's really all it does, which I think it adds a little bit more immersion. The Halo nerd in me is very happy with this mod. After that, we have FreeCam. Now, FreeCam is something that I use every episode, and I use it so much when I'm not playing. It just allows you to press a button and detach your camera from your body. Now, it's highly configurable, so if you wanted to be able to clip through everything, you can turn on a no clip option. I don't have that because I feel as though it's a little bit cheaty, but I do have it turned on to where I can go through openable blocks and transparent blocks, so that way I can, you know, be sitting in my house and get a nice camera shot for the videos. And it's just a really useful tool. It's cool to get screenshots. It's cool to just look at things from different angles. I used it a lot while I was making this building here because I'd be at the top of this building and I'd go into FreeCam just to make sure I had the right amount of spacing in all the blocks. It's a super useful tool, and anytime that I play without it, I really miss it. After that, we have Iris. Now, Iris is the way that I run shaders with Fabric. So as you can see, we just turn it on. And the main one that I usually just use this for screenshots, is Complementary Reimagined. I have this thing with Minecraft where I want it to look realistic, but I still want it to look Minecrafty. And so the Better Clouds mod and these shaders really do that for me. It allows me to enhance the realism of it while still keeping the Minecraft spirit. I mean, just look at these shaders. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And we have the nice water too with the reflections. It's so beautiful. Look at the old cabin over there. I mean, come on. It's so nice. But I do have multiple shaders that I will use. So I have that, and then I have Spooklementary, which is just like a spooky remix of those complementary shaders. So these are those Spooklementary shaders, and it just gives off a really nice vibe that I was trying to capture with both the spire that holds the nether portal and the enchanting house. Looks really cool inside too because it gives the lights like this pulsing effect. It's really cool. Now these last shaders are pretty cool. These are the PSX shaders, and I haven't used these in a video just because I don't really know how I would, but man, I really love the way that it looks. It's like an old PlayStation game. I just think it looks so cool. I spent a good amount of time just walking around my base, just looking at stuff in it. Because up next is Lamb Dynamic Lights. Now I'm sure there are plenty of dynamic light mods, but this is just the one that I've been using. I don't know if it's the best, I don't know if it's the worst, I don't know. It's the only one that I've ever used. If you've never used one of these or seen one of these before, it's just a simple thing. It just makes your light objects emit light, and even if you throw it on the ground, it'll light up the area around it. This works for all light sources, so the torches, lanterns, and anything else that emits light. After that, we have just another simple mod, but it's still super nice to have. This is another mod that I always just miss when I don't have it. This the logical zoom, and all you do is you zoom. For me, it's on the C key, and you zoom. You zoom in, and it's just a zoom. There's nothing else to say about it. I use it to get some nice camera shots because it slows down your camera so you can get some nice panning shots, or you can get further away from something so that the fog is around it, like this. So it's got some fog around it and you can get this nice shot of it. I don't know. I really love it, and I always miss when I don't have it. Our next mod is the mod menu, and that's what you're looking at right now. That is all of this. This is definitely a mod that you should get if you're downloading mods, just because it makes it so much easier to just access stuff. After that, we have not enough animations, which is very simple. It just adds animations, and there's lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. So one of the animations that it adds is a ladder climbing animation, and it's just a very simple animation for climbing the ladder. I don't know why I'm invisible right now. Yeah, and the first person allows you to see it in first person as well, which is really cool. Now this next mod is the entire reason that I switched to Java from Bedrock, and it's the replay mod. And if you don't know what the replay mod is, I guess I'll just have to show you. So you just start recording, you can do whatever you want, run around, kill people, build stuff, whatever. And then whenever you back out, it will save it. And then you go into your replay viewer and you can load the replay and you can watch it back. But not only can you watch it, you can set up camera angles to actually record it. So if I do this here, so I can place a camera point right there at that keyframe. I let it play out for a little bit. Then I pause it here. And I can place another place for the camera. And you can see it'll start drawing lines between all your camera angles. And you can hit this and you can watch it. Now you can save these and put them in videos or just share them with friends or whatever you want to do. This is how I do all my time lapses because you can speed it up, you can slow it down, whatever. It's just a super powerful mod, and it's so good. It's so good that I would say if you are doing Minecraft content on YouTube, you have to have it. Obviously you don't have to, but it's one of my essential mods. Our next mod is Shoulder Surfing Reloaded. Now this is another one that you could do so many different things. But I'm sure you've seen it multiple times. It's this. It's this mod. It lets me move my camera all around my character. And not only that, but you can move it around like with the arrow keys, and there's some other buttons that do different things. But yeah, if you want like an over the shoulder camera, so if for some reason this is how you wanted to play Minecraft, you could. This mod will let you. I usually just have it pretty far away from myself and off to the right shoulder a little bit, just because I think that's what looks the best. After that, we have simple fog control, which I don't mess with too much. I kind of just messed with it once when I downloaded it, and I haven't messed with it since, but it just makes you can choose when fog begins to appear and whenever it ends. It's a very simple mod. I don't think it really needs much explanation. Sodium is, simply put, it's the best way to get the most performance in Minecraft, like that I've found personally. So yeah, Sodium is very good if you have a low-end computer or a laptop, whatever you're on. Even like my computer's not awful, but I still have this just because it just makes the game run better. This next one is called Sound Physics Remastered, and to be honest, I don't really hear it that much, honestly, because I don't really have my game audio up that loud, and it's not up that loud in the recordings anyways. Moving on to the last two mods that I have on. The first one is toggleable item frames. But let's say you have a storage room, or you just want to, I don't know, show off that you have something. Just add a little bit more decoration to your world. Well, you can pop down an item frame and slap something in it, but then you have the actual item frame there, and that doesn't look very nice. But with this mod, you can just shift and right click, and then it will disappear. And on to my last mod that I have is visuality. Now, this one adds a lot. I have quite a bit of it turned off, honestly, just because there's some stuff like shiny armor and shiny blocks and stuff. I just don't really care for that. But the main reason I got it is for this right here, the water circles. And you'll see these little particles appear on the surface of the water while it's raining. And that was something I just wanted to get those. And I couldn't find a mod pack that just added those, but I found Visuality, and it has those plus a bunch of other stuff. One of the other things that it adds is these little particles, and this is actually my first time seeing these guys with the entity model features on. So they're pretty cool, and it just adds a little bit of slime around them, and that's pretty cool. And while that does bring us to the end of my mods, I do have some resource packs applied, and these are all of the things. As you can see, I have fresh animations, and then this is also the extension to it. This works with the entity model features and the texture features to give them the animations. This is just with continuity, same with this. Then I have a resource pack that I made, which is I purely just swapped the chiseled sandstone out for a sandstone brick texture that I had found, which I can show you guys. And then I have vanilla tweaks. If we go to the advancements, I can show you all the things I have in vanilla tweaks. So this is where I get the mini blocks and the mob heads. It's from vanilla tweaks, which just, it makes the game so much more fun. It lets you have more ways to decorate. It's just a really fun mod. I have one that will make the Ender Dragon drop a Dragon Egg and Elytron Death, just because if I kill the Ender Dragon multiple times, it'd be nice to have that. I always have the double shulker shells on, just because it's a quality of life thing. Silk Touch the Budding Amethyst, because I want to make a farm with it. Anti-Enderman Grief, because they were annoying me. This so I can silence mobs. More stats being tracked. This way I can start a thunderstorm without using commands. This one so I can have player head drops even though I'm the only player, but it's fun because I can put on a skin, kill myself, and get the head. And then just more stats. And I have this, which I don't even know if I will use it. It just allows you to combine Elytra and a chest plate, which I thought was pretty cool. Who knows if we'll actually use it, but I think it'd be nice because I guess what you would call this is Vanilla Plus, even though that's really the only thing that's different. I also have crafting tweaks on, but the stairs I believe are a better return. And what's really nice is the trapdoors. You just get so many more trapdoors. So as you can see here in the stone cutter, this is chiseled sandstone, but it has this texture on it. I don't remember where I got this texture from, but it was from a Reddit post, and it was fairly simple to get it set up. I forget what website I used. There's a website that just lets you replace the textures and then download the resource pack. So that's what I did. I just replaced chiseled sandstone with this. I think it looks a lot nicer, and with the style of builds that I'm wanting to make, I needed this exact block, so that's why I have that. But I do believe that is every single mod and resource pack that I have installed on here. I will link every single one of these down in the description below, so go check them out. If you liked the video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Trying to get to 500 subscribers, so it would mean a lot if you could subscribe. And also go check out the series that I have on this world on the channel. I've been working on this Let's Play world for about 2 months now. I think the next week will be the 2-month mark. And we've made some pretty nice progress. I've put a lot of effort into the videos. So if you like what you see here, maybe head on over to the playlist on my channel of this Let's Play and check it out. And for those of you that have been watching the Let's Play, here's a little sneak preview of what I've been doing in between episodes. It's just a little bit of work, not too much. But that is everything that I have to say. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and until next time, happy gaming, and God bless.